Last time Jones played at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, last season's SEC championship, threw for 418 yards and 5 touchdowns in a win over Florida. Hey, maybe you can do that against Atlanta. We'll see. Bart, Dianna, everybody, Woody, Lewis, all with us. And Woody, I'll start with you. How far can Mac Jones and this Patriots team go?
They can win the AFC.
Really?
They can win. The Patriots can absolutely win the AFC. Don't look at me crazy, Bart. We're not starting that. We're not starting early on a Thursday.
No, yes, please
they
go.
can,
tell us why.
Well, they have the formula. Here's a formula for them. Okay, they have a young quarterback that's efficient and doesn't turn the ball over. He plays within the system. Their offensive line is healthy. Remember, that was a problem early on in the season. Now those guys are getting healthy. The running game is a staple of the New England Patriots on offense. Defensively, they are elite defensively. They turn the ball over. And the one thing that the Patriots do so well, they don't beat themselves. Bill Belichick, throughout his career, is 188-17 when he wins the turnover battle. This New England Patriots team is mirroring that. We can talk about other teams with more high-profile quarterbacks, but when you're playing the type of complementary football that the New England Patriots are playing right now, and the momentum that they're building here in November, they can absolutely win the AFC.
Bart? Chomping at the bit over here.
I mean, I looked at them tough, but I agree with them. But I don't think that the ceiling.
Oh, you agree they can make they can win the AFC?
Pump your brakes a little bit.
Okay.
Not the AFC. I said, listen, they're going to be a contender because they remind me much of those teams that me and Damien Woody was a part of, right? With a young Mark Sanchez. Before that, I had a young rookie Joe Flacco that we took to the AFC Championship. And the formula is in the playoffs, you have to pack your run game and your defense. And I think what makes Bill Belichick unique is that amongst the trend where everybody wants to spread you out and they want to play basketball on the football field, they're playing ground and pound, right? They understand at the end of the day what November, December football is about, not September and October, and they have an efficient quarterback that can make some of the plays. Now, I do think that he has a ceiling, and the ceiling to me, maybe they win a couple of games in the playoffs, maybe go to the AFC Championship, but I just think the gauntlet is too well. I think it's really the Buffalo Bills' time, their season, and listen, they'll have an opportunity to prove it to themselves and put doubt in the Patriots' minds when they play them in a couple of weeks back to back. So it's a pivotal part of their schedule coming up. The last cupcake homecoming game for the Patriots really is against Atlanta, but you never know which Atlanta team is going to show up because we talk about teams on Thursday, playing on Thursday, traveling. They don't bode well for the business.
That's true, and Atlanta's coming in mad. They were embarrassed by the Dallas Cowboys. There's no way Arthur Smith is going to let that happen to them once again. But doing my best Cam Newton, their back imitation here. Here's what I think the Patriots are back doing. They're back taking advantage of bad football. That's what they do, right? Because that's what's made them so great over the years. They take advantage of teams that have high penalties, that are getting lined up in the wrong formation, that are turning over the ball, man coverage. This is how they're able to win these games. And look, you look at their schedule, you look at the teams they've beaten. They're okay. They're in the middle of the pack. This is why I'm with Bart. I don't think they're winning the AFC. I don't think the New England Patriots are going to be able to be as good as the Tennessee Titans, let's say. Do I think Mac Jones is the best rookie quarterback out there right now? Absolutely.
That's a low bar.
We are sold on that, right? But I still don't think when I say the New England Patriots are back, we're not talking Tom Brady back. We're just talking going back to the basics of what they do well.
Okay, Lewis, everybody agrees this is a much better team than last year, possibly a playoff team. But do you see this team as a team that can go to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I don't see why not, but only simply because of this. You see that their arc right now is pointing straight up. It's going in the direction that they want it to go at the most crucial time of the season. And look, defensively, what does Bill talk about all the time? To stop the other team from scoring points. Well, when you're second in scoring defense and fourth in yards per play allowed, you're doing the right thing. When you're good on third down, you're good in the red area, you're good in goal-to-go situations. That's exactly what gets you to the AFC Championship game and gives you a chance to go to the Super Bowl. They are a chameleon. They're like an amoeba on defense. They can switch up and change up in terms of alignment, defensive structure, zone the man the zone the fire zone. They do so many different things that they constantly keep you on your heels. And on top of it, they have a three-headed, just ground and pound type of rushing attack that now is starting to allow Mac Jones to find his legs as far as pushing the ball down the field. You see the chemistry he's developing with Hunter Henry. You see the chemistry he's developing with Kendrick Bourne. As that stuff continues to grow, this defense will stay the same. And don't forget this. They're one of the best coached special teams in the entire NFL, and that always gives them an advantage as well.
They just seem to be peaking at a great time right now. Let's see what they do with their next couple games because they got a tough schedule ahead. But, man, this team could really do some damage.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.